Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Okay, welcome to this program that we have today. This is with regards to the exam center registration. My name is Sana Khan and I am from the Student Affairs Office at IOU. Inshallah, before we open the floor for the Q&A, I will quickly take you through the process of the exam center registration, and inshallah we will then have the questions, the floor open for the questions, inshallah. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, moving on to I'm sorry, this is stuck for some reason. Okay, so as far as exam center registration is concerned, as you all must be aware, this is a requirement for the final exams, and for certain streams, it is also a requirement for the midterm exams. So as you can see in this table that is presented in front of you, you can take a screenshot for future reference if you wish to. So for the revised programs, which is the new BAIS degree, the BSc IEBF, the BSc Psychology, BBA degree, B.Ed English, B.Ed Specialized Hybrid, and the BA ALS streams. So for these streams, you have to register for your midterm exams and for your final exams. The midterm exams, the deadline is 15th October, which is very close. So, in case if you haven't registered for a center yet, we request you to do that as soon as possible. As for the other streams, all the other remaining streams which have not been listed in the ones that I just read out in front of you. So all the other certificate, associate degree, advanced diploma, postgraduate diploma, BAIS degree old, BSc IBE degree old, BSc Psychology, the spring 2014 curriculum, as well as the fall 2018 curriculum, B.Ed degree, B.Ed hybrid degree, BBA degree old, BA Arabic degree, BSc IT and IAP programs. For all these programs, your midterms will be from home. Okay, it is only for the final exams that you're required to go at the center. And so the deadline for the final exams, exam center registration is 11th January 2023. And so you have to make sure that you keep these deadlines in mind. When I also take you, later, inshallah, when I'll take you through the different links for registration, I will also show you where you can access your schedule for the semester so that you know what are the important deadlines, and you can perhaps even save a copy on your desktop, inshallah, for future reference. Moving on, how to register for an exam center. So the most important thing is, firstly, you need to contact the center that you wish to check the availability with, and you need to agree with their times. Okay, it may be that the center is unavailable during a particular semester, and we will not be able to arrange that, on your behalf. So it is important that you contact the center yourself. Okay, and all of this must be done before you actually click on the portal. From your student account. When you click on the portal and when you register, before that you need to make sure that you've spoken to the center and you have checked their availability, and only then after that you can then decide to choose that center for your exams. You should check with the center whether they have computers available, or whether you will have to carry your laptop. Okay, you will also have to check the internet connection, whether will they provide an internet connection, or do you have to use your own internet connection. So all of those things, these are very vital points that have to be taken care of much before in advance. In fact, if possible, you can also go personally and check at the center how is the seating arrangement and things like that, in order to be sure of what the setup is going to be like. Be sure to ask if the center charges a fee. Okay, how much is the fee? So all of this is very important to to inquire before you register a center, because what happens is suddenly after you register for a center and on the day when you go for the exam, you realize that they are asking you for a fee. So you have to be very clear with all of this and make sure that also please understand that when this fee is charged, it is not charged by IOU, it is charged by the center. So whatever is charged goes to the center, so IOU has no share in that particular fee that is charged. So it's up to them, and at times there may be certain centers that may charge a lot of money. So in that case, you can look for another center which is already registered with IOU, or perhaps you may suggest a new center. Okay, if sisters, they want to be sure that they have a female proctor, you will need to check that with the center. Okay, if there is no sister proctor available, then of course you can suggest a new center. Okay, and if you find a suitable center, then you click on choose for that center, and you will receive an email confirming your registration with us for that center. Okay. Now, as far as suggesting a new exam center is concerned, the new center could be any of the following that is listed here. It could be a masjid, it could be an Islamic university or school, it could be any community center, or it could be an Islamic professional institution. Okay. The requirements of the center are Islamically reliable proctor with a working knowledge of the internet to be present in the room throughout the exam time. We also have cases where suddenly the proctor is not available for that given time, and what happens is that the student is in complete chaos because the proctor is not available, and the student cannot give the exam. Okay, so please make sure that you decide the time, and you make sure that the proctor is available at that point in time, because many times we have students saying that I'm at the center but the proctor is busy, so can I just give the exam without the proctor? That does not work. The proctor has to be there. He or she is supposed to be there in the room where the exam is taking place. Okay, also make sure that the proctor is able, he can enter the password. So basic understanding of how this entire system of exams works at IOU with passcodes and with the files and things like that. Understand and we implement exam instructions that are sent to them. So as you know that there's an entire set of instructions that are sent to every exam center right before the exams. So the proctor should be able to, understand the requirements of the IOU exams, and so that they can execute the steps well. Of course, a PC, laptop, or internet connection is an absolute must. When IOU says that the exams are going to be at the center, please do remember that all the exams at IOU are online. Okay. So even if you go to the center, it has to be done online. So the internet connection and PC, laptop, access is a must. Okay. Also availability for gender, especially when it comes to females. Please make sure that there is, female proctors are available. You make sure that and you clarify with the center that these things are taken care of. And availability during the exam period, again, the center should be available during the time when you have your exams, and also for the times that you've suggested. Okay, or that you wish to go and give your exams, for. Of course, the fees, like I mentioned earlier, some centers do charge a fees. If the fees is minimal and you feel that it's okay, then you're most welcome to go ahead and pay the fee. But in case if you find it to be very, very expensive, then you are requested to suggest another center. I would again like to remind you that this fee is not charged by IOU. It is just charged by certain centers, and IOU has no, no share in the fee that is charged. Right? Okay. Okay, now before we, move to sharing questions, taking in your questions, I would also like to quickly take you through the, just a minute. Yeah, I would like to take you through our website so that you can see where the portals are, inshallah, and that would also help you. Just give me a moment, please. Okay, I hope this is visible to you. If you all can just let me know. Okay, I hope the dashboard is visible. So once you log into your student profile, this is what you will be seeing on the dashboard. So you can just scroll down, okay? And here, as you can see, there is a section for the exams exclusively. Okay, before that, there's one more thing that I would like to show you, and that is the schedule. As you can see, this blue banner here, this is the Fall 22 event schedule. It is according to your program that you are enrolled in. Okay. If you click on this, it leads to a PDF file. Okay. As you can see, and this file is very, very important because it has all the regulations, all the requirements that you need for the semester. All the important deadlines and dates have been outlined here. It's very crucial that you follow this and you prepare your study timetable according to the dates that have been mentioned here. So what you can do is you can save a copy of a PDF. This is a PDF. You can print it if you wish to, or you can just save a copy on your desktop so that whenever you are studying, you can just open and refer to the important deadlines and the dates. Okay. So this is the schedule. You can download that, inshallah. So now coming to this particular section that we was talking about, that is the exam related links, that are important to access. The first is the exam center. Okay. So as you can see, it has all the details here, which you can go through. I won't be reading everything. You can do that, inshallah. So it has all the important dates and the deadlines. It has all the instructions to find an exam center in your area, what to do if there's no suitable center in your area. Okay. Right. And what are the do's and don'ts? Pre-exams, what are the requirements? During the exams, what are the requirements? And after you've carefully read through this entire page, then you can click on register. Of course, once you have spoken to your center, let's say, and you have agreed on a particular time and they're available and everything is done, then definitely you can come to this register page, which will show you the centers depending on your on the country that is in your student profile. So whatever country you're residing in, it will show you the location accordingly, and it will pick that location and it will show you the centers there. Okay. And then you can definitely choose and click on choose and then proceed. Okay. Let's say if you will be temporarily in another country during the time of the exams, then there's a separate portal for that. You can click here. Okay, if you have moved to another country and you have not changed your profile yet, and you might be wondering that why is it not giving me the showing me the centers for the country that I'm residing in. Probably your profile has some other country, and that is the reason why it is not showing. So for that, you can contact the help desk, or you can change the profile through this link. Okay. And in case if you are sitting at 2 exam centers at the same time, that happens. Okay. So you can register for the second center here, right? So this is that particular link. This is your exam arrangement link. Okay. So this is with regards to the centers, which I just briefly shared with you with what could be a center. In case if you want to suggest a new center, you can definitely go through all of this and get yourself acquainted with all the rules and regulations, inshallah. And lastly, this is the final exam desk, which of course is, you can read how to contact during the exams. How do you contact in case of reset or reset related inquiries? Okay, so please go through these links here. Please read all the instructions that are listed there, so that inshallah you can get an idea of what is required of you. Also, of course, if you still have any doubts and queries, you are most welcome to email the help desk, and we, the officers, inshallah, will be very happy to assist you. Okay, so with that, inshallah, I will start taking your questions now. I have received quite a bit here, so I will, inshallah, start answering them. I'm Zimbabwean who want to know about the invigilators, whether they are also approved by IOU. Okay, see, for the invigilators, again, if you go through the page, of course, like we mentioned in the presentation, I'm sure you must have, you were present when we were explaining that it has to be an Islamic center. So at the center, it could be, or if it's a masjid, it could be an imam. At the center, it could be any, person who's in charge, perhaps anyone from the admin or anyone who is, reliable, responsible, someone who's in charge over there, it could be any teacher, perhaps, who can also become an invigilator. So that should be taken. So the approval is of the center. Okay, and with that, of course, you have to make sure that you have a reliable person at that center who can, inshallah, then be the proctor. 72 hours lapsed without enrollment confirmation at IOU. Does that mean try next time? Okay, I think this is not, this is related to your enrollment for the semester. I am not too sure if you are talking about enrollment confirmation or your admission confirmation. I would suggest you email the help desk so that we are able to, assist you better over there, inshallah. Okay, because this is not an exam related query. So you can, inshallah, send it to the help desk. We will look at the case and we will assist you accordingly. Okay. I'm from Indonesia. I'm sorry, I just got accepted to this campus a day ago. I don't really understand learning and how to run it. When is this exam? Okay, so if you have, if you have been with us in these past few minutes, I have shared with you the schedule. So you will, if you can go to the dashboard and click the on the event schedule, then inshallah you can find the entire schedule there. With regards to how to study and things like that, you can email the help desk. We can share certain links with you as to how to go about studying. And in case if you want to get on a call, we can also connect you to one of our officers, inshallah, who can call you and explain things to you. Okay. How will exams be once we go to an exam center? So like I said, all the exams at IOU are online, even if you go to the center. Okay, the exams are online. So like we've been emphasizing that an internet connection, a good internet connection, and a laptop or a computer is a must. And of course, now I'm not sure what stream are you from, because that's not specified. But if you are from the revised program, background, then of course you will also have open-ended questions along with MCQs. Okay. And you will have to prepare for both. Okay. So yeah, so that's how it's going to be. Where are we going to do our midterms, the old degree program? So like I was, explaining in the slide, that if you are from the old B.Ed program, then your midterms will be from home. Okay. 72 labs. I think I've already answered that. Inshallah, you can email the help desk. Okay. What if there is no center in our country for final exam? So like we mentioned, that in case if you find no center absolutely in your area or where you're staying, then you are most welcome to suggest a new center. Okay. You can go through the link of what are the requirements of the exam center. Okay, and inshallah you can suggest a new center. You can submit it on the portal. There is a portal for submitting a new center, and inshallah it will be looked into. Okay, so you can definitely look for a new center, no problem. Why do only revised programs have to go to the exam centers? Well, even the old programs have to go to exam centers. It's just that the revised programs also have to go for the midterms, okay, along with the finals. It is because that's the requirement of the accreditation body, okay, that is NACA. Okay, they have this requirement, so you will have to go to the center. Okay. When are we going to get a list with which course is on which day? Okay. How the IOU exam works is like if I show you the dates, okay, very quickly. I'm sure I hope this is visible to you. So here when it shows the exam dates, okay, midterms are from November 8 to November 14. Now in this time period, you can give the exam at any time, okay, between these dates from 8th November to 14th November. Okay, it's up to you. There is no special list that is sent that on this particular day you have to give, this particular subject exam. It does not work that way. It's entirely up to you. It's entirely at your discretion, because we have students from all parts of the world. So each one is giving, their exams, at different points. So we do not have a very set schedule. The only thing that is set are the dates. So during that period, you are supposed to give your midterm exams. Okay. I hope that answers your question. What if you registered for an exam center and didn't get an email? If you didn't get an email, then please check your spam or junk folder once. If you haven't still, the email has not landed there, then please email us at the help desk and we can get it checked, inshallah. Okay. Salam, I have suggested a new exam center. Neither me nor the center has received any communication since then. I'm not sure, brother, when have you emailed us? When have you submitted your request? In case it's been several days and there's no response, then please drop in an email at the help desk and we can check it up for you, inshallah. Okay. I enrolled in BAIS in spring, but due to health reason, I freezed, and now in fall I rejoined. Hence, I'm in old BAIS old. Hence, my exam will be at home. Okay. So if you are in BAIS old, then you will do your midterms at home, and you will only go to the center for your final exams. Okay. Is BAIS to be taken at the center? I'm not sure which BAIS program are you from, so please specify that. Like I've been saying, if it's the new BAIS program, then yes, midterms and finals will be at the center. If it is the old BAIS program, then of course you will only be going to the center for your final exams. And in case if you are confused as to what is your stream, then again, I'm going to take you here. As you can see at the top right, it shows the stream here. Okay, so please check your stream and then check the table that I just provided some slides ago. And you can compare, and then you can, inshallah, make out which stream are you in. Thank you so much for this sensitization, but I have a question. Would there be any notification from the center to the student to confirm his or her registration? No, not from the center. Okay, IOU will just confirm that, okay, you have registered for a center, but notification from the center, that you will have to, take it from them, maybe, via mail. If they have an official email, you can maybe ask them to email you, or, maybe it will be just a verbal confirmation, or maybe you can take it in writing from them that, yes, they will be available on those particular dates and those certain times. Okay. So there is no as such notifications from the exam center directly. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. I am taking the bridge to masters. Oh, do I need to take the midterm exam at home or at the center? Okay, so your midterms will be from home because you are from the Bridge to Masters program. Okay. Then how to register for an exam center when I'm not in the country I registered? I am assuming maybe you are traveling to another country at the during the exam period. If that's the case, then you will apply for the temporary there is an option here. Okay, just a minute, I will show it to you in case if you are around. So if you see the first option here, if you will be temporary in another country during the time of your exams, click here. So this is the link that you will follow and then you will register. Okay. Fine. Sister, there is no centers nearby me, so I can suggest a center who is not Islamic, like any center where I can pass the exam. Actually, sister, it is preferable that it is an Islamic center. Okay. If the situation is such that there's absolutely no other option, then perhaps you may suggest that center, and then the center's manager at IOU can look into the request, and then she will decide accordingly whether it can be accepted or not. Okay, but ideally, as much as possible, try to look for an Islamic center or a masjid. That is preferable. Can some hospital be selected as the center? Okay, again, the same thing would apply. Okay, because I'm not sure who is going to be the proctor at a hospital, because a hospital is a very, very busy place. Okay, and to give your exams there, I'm not too sure how that is going to be manageable. But nonetheless, if there is no other option and if that's the only way out, then you can apply and the center's manager will decide and let you know whether it can be accepted or not. How long will the process take for a new center to register? It does take a little time, but if it's been several days and you have not heard a response, then please drop in an email at the help desk and we can check it out for you, inshallah. Okay. If it's possible to register new exam center, all Muslim institutions or companies can be exam center. If I take exam, it's home while my proctor is monitoring with the exam procedures of IU. Okay, no exams can be taken at the home. Okay, this is because this is the requirement of the accreditation body. Okay, and the exams have to be given at the center. Okay, and it cannot be given at home. Yeah, in the past few semesters, we did have this option because of the global situation that we were in because of COVID-19, and that was a very, very different situation. But of course, the norm is that the exams have to be given at the center. Okay, so you can't give it at home. Midterm exams are from module 1 to 15. The final exam are from 1 to 30. Okay, so midterms are usually from 1 to 15, okay, because most of the courses have an average of 30 modules, okay. There may be some courses which may have a few modules more or less. On the course page, on the left-hand side, if I can show it to you very quickly. Okay, so in one of your enrolled courses, if you see here, okay. Okay, just hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, as you can see the components section, right? So go to the course page for each of your courses and you can see the total number of modules, which modules will be covered in the for the mid semester, which how many modules will be there for the post mid semester. So this is what it shows, so you can get an idea for your respective courses. And the final exam does cover some portion of the pre-midterm modules as well. Okay, so it's not just the post-midterm modules. Assalamu alaikum. Talking of exams, can we have like timetable in advance to help in revising, like day 1 this subject, day 2? So like I also mentioned earlier, we do not have the timetable given to the students, like on this particular day you have to give this paper. No, it's entirely up to the student. You can give any exam on any day, provided it is between during the period of the midterm exams. Okay, like from November 8th to November 14th. This is generally for all streams that I'm saying, but of course, please do check your schedule, because for the IAP, it'll be even earlier. So on those days, you can give it at any time. Okay, so it's entirely up to you. No such timetable is provided. How many days does it usually take to approve a new center? It does take several a few days, but inshallah, if you if you don't get a response, then inshallah you can definitely email the help desk and we can look it up for you. Okay, can we give 2 exam centers just in case something happens? Oh yes, sure, you can do that. Okay, you can do that. Okay, how do I know if I'm from old or new curriculum? Like I mentioned, here when you log into your student account, on the top right here it shows the stream. Okay, and from the stream, inshallah, you will be able to make out which stream are you in. Okay, what about the timing? Do we discuss the time with this? Yes, please discuss the time with the center. Okay, it is very, very important to discuss the time with the center, because your proctor, the center, it has to be open. The proctor has to be available when you're going to give the exam. So please do discuss the times with them. Okay, what time you will be coming, what day you will be coming, all of that has to be discussed in advance. Right. Our course is not revised required to register for midterm exams, such as B.Ed degree. Yeah, the non-revised programs or the old programs, you don't have to register for midterm exams at the center. Is there any center IOU is using for the old student? Sorry, I don't understand this question. I'm not sure what what you mean by this. I'm sorry. The next question is, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I just applied for BALS a few days ago. Can I still proceed my payment, and can I still make the classes? I'm not sure about the status of your admission. So you're saying that you have applied, but I'm not sure whether your admission is confirmed or not. I'm sorry to say, but if the admission is not confirmed yet, and if the fee has not been paid, then of course the enrollments are not possible, because the enrollments have closed and it's too late to enroll now. What you can do is definitely pay for the next semester and enroll early for spring 23, and you can definitely begin your studies now. No problem. Just to confirm, MAIS students will take their final exams at the exam center. Yes, MAIS students have only final exams. They don't have midterms. Okay, and the final exams have to be taken at the exam center. Okay, for Bridge MAIS, do we need a test center? Yes, you do for the final exams. Okay, if the center mentioned in IU website, when we call them and they say they have no information for exam center from university, what to do? Okay, this may happen at times because the staff changes, new staff comes in and they may not be aware about this. You can then inform them that, this place used to be an IU center, and you can explain to them that this is the requirement of the university, and if they would be willing to accept you and to allow you to give exams there. Okay, so if they say yes, then you can proceed. If they say no, then you can look for another center, and perhaps you can also inform us at IU that the center is no longer available. Okay, and you can look for another center. Are you saying that during the period of midterm, I just go and do the exam that I'm feeling I'm well prepared for it? Yeah. Okay, so there is no particular day, like on if it's the 8th of November, you have to go and give Akida, you cannot give any other exam. No, it's not like that. It's up to you. You can go and give whichever exam you think you are best prepared for, and inshallah you can give it. Okay, but make sure you are doing it during the stipulated dates, right? That's very important. I'm unable to enroll, and yesterday was the deadline. Okay, so we will have to see what has to be done in your case. You will have to email the help desk, inshallah. I'm from Bangladesh. Where is our exam venue? Like I just mentioned some time ago, how you have to look up for your center. So please go on your dashboard, click on exam center, and you register here. And when you register, like I said, it will show you the list of centers depending on your country of residence. Okay, in the profile, whatever country is reflecting, those centers will be shown, and then you can select your center. Okay. Does a proctor need to be associated with the center? We can also suggest another proctor in case the center proctor is not available. If the center proctor is not available, I'm not sure if the center will allow any other person from outside to act as a proctor. Okay, that's generally not how it is. Okay, usually we have proctors who are associated with the center. What should one do if the center administrator is not cooperative and did not give the confirmation despite of help desk following up as well? Because I missed my exam due to this. Okay. And then I would suggest that if it has been a bad experience, then you do not, opt for that center. Okay. Or maybe whoever is in charge of that center, you may request them to maybe change, but if you're saying it's the administrator himself, then I would suggest that you look for another center. And if there is no other center available, then you suggest a new one. Okay. What about AIB midterm? Do we need registration? I'm assuming you're referring to exam center registration. For AIBE, it's only for the final exams. I am in BAIS degree old stream. No, you don't have to. For BAIS degree old, you have to only go for the final exams. Does IU have any exam center? Yes, Alhamdulillah, we have lots of exam centers. I'm not sure which country are you from, but in case if your country, for your location and the area you're in, it does not show any exam center, then perhaps you'll have to suggest a new one. Okay. There has been only one center shown in my area. If they do not accept, what must I do? You can then suggest another center. Okay, look for another center and inshallah you can suggest that. How long is each exam session? It's usually 1 hour, 15 minutes, but some exams may be longer. Okay. Yeah. What if some accident happens to me on final? So did I give a chance to fill up again? Okay, I'm not too sure what this is referring to. Perhaps you can drop in a longer email explaining the query at the help desk and we might be able to help. When we register the exam center with IU, must we specify date and time ahead of time with? No, you don't have to let us know the date and the timing and all of that. That is only with the center. You just have to confirm with us the center that you're going to sit in. Okay, the timings and all all those logistical details you can just discuss with the center. You don't have to tell us or inform us that on which day you're going to give which exam. Okay. What are exam timings and what are exam timings and how many hours of each exam? Okay, so exam timings, I think I have been answering this even in some of the previous questions, that the exam timings, like I said, please if you open the schedule, it shows when the exam begins, the date, and on which date does it end. During that period, you can give the exam at any time on any day. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so with that, we've covered, alhamdulillah, all the questions. If you have any other questions, you are most welcome to ask them. Inshallah, I would be happy to assist. I can't access the PDF you are showing. It says, sorry, this activity is hidden. Okay, I am not too sure what's wrong at that end. Perhaps you can drop in an email at the help desk and we can check it up for you. Okay, that should not be the case really, because the PDF does open up. I can't understand, am I in revised program or old program, or both are same, whether I have to give in center? Okay, brother, if it is confusing you, then you can again email us at the help desk and we can check it up in your, we can check your profile and let you know which stream are you in and whether you have to go to the center for midterms or not. Okay. If the center mentioned in IOU website, when we call them and they say they have no information for the exam center from the university, okay, so if they say that, then you can tell them that, like I said, because of COVID, since we were not having exams for certain semesters, many centers staff may have paid, or things like that do happen. and the new person who's in charge may not be aware of this, then you can definitely inform them that this used to, this is what the university requires, and if they would be willing to accommodate you. If they are willing to, then you can definitely register. If not, then you will be required to look for another center. Does B.Ed have only MCQ? I am not sure which B.Ed are you from. Is it the old program? Is it the new program? So depending on that, the answer will vary. If you are from the B.Ed, the B.Ed degree program only, then of course it will be MCQs. But if it's the B.Ed English degree, then it will be MCQs plus the open-ended questions. Can't understand, I am an old program or revised program. For all these questions who are saying that they don't understand, then please email us at the help desk and we can check it out for you and confirm as to which program you are in. Okay. Okay, you mentioned exam time is 1 hour 15 minutes approximately. How about students with disabilities? Are you able to give reasonable adjustments? Okay, if there is any medical disabilities or any such issues, then please kindly email us at the help desk along with relevant medical documents, and we can forward it to the relevant committee to seek approval in case of extra time if required. Okay, so you can definitely do that. I'm pursuing BSc psychology. Sure. Okay. BSc psychology. What? I'm not sure. If it's, are you referring to the old program, new program? What is this referring to? Okay. So if you could specify that, I would be able to answer better. Inshallah. Some course modules are not up to 15 at the portal. Only 10 modules are available. Okay. Yeah, since I think this must be with the newer programs that have been recently newer courses which have been recently launched, and there will be a gradual addition of the modules. Until then, I would suggest that you do the modules of the other courses. Even if you've completed everything, then you can inshallah revise whatever you have studied so far and use your time that way. Inshallah, you can also work on your assignments until then. So, and gradually all the modules will be added. Okay. Excuse me, I have a question. If there is 1 or 2 exam centers in my city, can I still suggest a new one? Sure, you can, definitely. Okay, no problem. You can definitely suggest a new center. I need to reassure that as I'm from BA Arabic Language and Linguistics degree program. Okay, so if your stream says BA ALS, okay, and it does not say BA ARB, if it says BA ALS, then you have to do the midterms and the final exams at the center. If it says BA ARB, okay, then you only have to give your final exams at the center. Fine. I hope that answers your question. Okay. Any more questions that you would like to ask? Can you share some light on open-ended questions? A paper will be of how many marks? Okay. So for this particular thing, I would, in order to understand how your paper is going to be like and things like that, on this particular, again, on your dashboard, you will find this student support. Under student support, please go to student handbook. Okay. This is the handbook that you have here. Okay. And in the handbook, you will have all the details. Okay. If you go to the exam, the exam, just a moment. Term final exams. Yeah, just a moment. It's on page number 15. Let me take you there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you can just check the details here that are given for the midterms and for the final exams and for all the other details that you would like to access. Okay, so here, okay, as you can see this table here, it gives you all the details properly as to the duration, okay, about midterms and finals, number of questions, okay, MCQs and the questions, the weightage, open-ended questions, okay. Then when does the semester start, the different semesters that we have, okay. Everything has been outlined here. So here you have the grading system. And yes, okay, so please take some time out and go through the student's handbook. This handbook is very useful in order to understand how the university works and what are you expected to do as a student. Okay, inshallah, it will take you through everything, right? So please take some time out and kindly go through this, inshallah. Okay, and if you still have doubts, then you are most welcome to email us at the help desk. Yeah. Okay. If electricity cuts off during examination, what will happen to my exam? So if there is sudden, I mean, electricity is, lost while giving an exam, or there's a loss in your internet connection, then inshallah, you are most welcome to apply for a reset, okay? And there is a reset link, inshallah, you can apply. And once your request is received, it will be, checked by the relevant department. And inshallah, once they validate it, your paper will be reset, okay? Assalamu alaikum. Just for clarification, all programs require you to take the exams at the exam center. Well, again, like we've been discussing in this, in this session, that it all depends on the kind of program are you from. Please do understand that all the programs, irrespective of revised or the old programs, final exams have to be given at the center. Okay. For the new programs, that is the revised programs that we have, the midterms also have to be given at the center. Okay, so when you're saying you're from BSc PSY, I'm sorry, sister, I am not too sure which BSc PSY program are you from, because currently we have 3 BSc PSY programs running. So I'm not sure which one are you from. So if you want to seek more clarification, you can email us at the help desk and we can check your stream and let you know exactly which exam are you supposed to give at the center. Is it both midterm or finals or only the final exams? Okay, right. So if there are no other questions, okay, great. So there are no other questions. And then I think we can conclude the session. Thank you so much, Jazakallahu Khair, for joining us today. And we hope that we were able to clarify some of your doubts, or maybe most of your doubts. If still things are not clear and you still need some more clarification, then please, you are most welcome to contact us at the help desk. The email ID is helpdesk@iou.edu.gm. Okay. And please feel free to email us, and inshallah, we will be more than happy to assist you. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes your exams a success. We hope and pray that you have a great learning experience at IOU, and that you are successfully able to give your exams, inshallah, and get great results, inshallah. Okay, so with that, we close this session. Jazakallahu khair once again. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. And barakallahu feekum, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.